Yeah. Well, I think it's good, and I'm actually really sincere about it, because this is not just farting around for me, because I have indeed gone through all this stuff, and this is all true stories and true experiences, and I feel so sympathetic for so many guys. I mean, some of the guys I've met, like you said, have spent not just the money. And sometimes it's not about the money. It's just about the investment in their hearts and what they hope for, and how they're being had. And they don't even
just leave it.
Leave it on.
Yeah,
and they don't even know they're being
it.
had most of the time. And I really feel for that. I've got one friend that's been over here now twice for 3 months at a time. In the last 2 years, he corresponded to this one girl, and she ended up being a real girl, but they've had 2-3 month times together, and out of that entire time, she's never even, I think he told me this last time, she's never even kissed him a real kiss.
And they've been together how long?
That's the difficulty. They've been writing back and forth. He's been helping her. When they do meet, it's, Marty, can you meet me at Eco Market for groceries and go and buy groceries for her? My son is really sick and needs medicine. Every time they make a date on the phone, she'd find some excuse to break it. Something would happen in her family or whatever. And he's got so caught with this woman, caught up, and she's not even, I mean, there's 1,000 women better suited to him. And he just got so invested into her that he just can't seem to break loose no matter what happens.
And they've met in person.
Yes, they've met in person many times. Many times. This last time he was just here 3 months. They met in person. But in 3 months, he's here in 3 months. And this is after over a year of being together, him sending her help, money, monthly, support, and previous times, and letter writing for almost going on the 2 years. And they've never even been as intimate as a good kiss. Nothing but a peck on the cheek, and he won't even hold hands.
And he doesn't get that she's using him.
He's too invested.
What's the age gap?
She was 27, and he was 50. He's 55, 52, 30, almost 30 years.
47.
25 to 30 years, somewhere in there. And I know him well enough.
It's too much.
We've been acquaintances for a long time.
That's the age gap dilemma again.
Believe me.
Because she's not into him. I just need to hear the story.
Marty I have told Marty. In fact, I got so ugly with him one time. I thought he'd never speak to me again. And I got tired of listening to him whining about her not doing this and her not doing that. He was just all. I said, Marty, you just need to buck up and be a man and just quit the fucking whining and quit your pissing around. I'm tired of hearing. I'm up to here with it. She's fucking you over. She's just a sleazy bitch. You know, you need to get rid of her and be done with it. And I mean, I'm just really being nasty about it. And he says, I know, Art. I know she's just using me because. And then he finds, well, she's on 3 dating sites, and she's active on the dating sites. This last time he found her on a couple of dating sites, and yet she's still writing him, telling how much she misses his, and all this.
See, he's fallen in love with her beauty, with her. He's fallen for her.
He got invested and he fell for her hook, line, and sinker. And then he started helping her out, which just closes the bond. And
27 and 54. It's
got a little boy that. And here, every time that I would talk to him almost daily, and this was in this year, and we would email back and forth, and I said, well, what's going on with you and, this girl? And she, we're going to meet tomorrow. I'm cooking pizza, and she's going to come over. And then how did it go with you and she said, well, her boy was sick yesterday, and she couldn't make it. Now he's sick, and she won't be able to see me till Saturday, 4 days from now. I said, okay, well, what do you got planned on? This went on for 3 months. I think they actually had physical meeting 2, maybe 3 times. She didn't even show up when he left to go to Ukraine. It left Ukraine this time. I mean, it was just this insane.
So obvious to everybody else.
I feel so sorry for him, you know. But he let himself get emotionally involved and emotionally invested in her, and he just can't tear loose.
But you see, the age gap is the trap, right?
Big
it's
trap.
The trap.
She's
we're allured by the beauty, and we're thinking with the wrong head, and we just need to know not to go there. As tempting as it is.
It is, and I kept telling Marty. I said, Marty, for God's sake, you're 55 years old. I said that you could possibly
55
or however old he was.
Yeah.
I forget. You could possibly find one in the 20s. He wants a woman in the 20s. I said, Marty.
Well, he's going to have.
Marty,
he's going to have disaster
to.
after disaster.
And I kept telling him over and over, Marty, please, please try to make a connection with a woman in her 40s. I kept telling Marty, there are incredibly beautiful, sexy, real women in their 40s walking the streets of this place alone. Local agencies are full of them. Whatever you can start meeting some women that are age appropriate for you, that are in their 40s, late 30s, maybe 40s, somewhere. But get away from these under 30 girls. They're not good for you. They're not good news.
Yeah.
Even if you.
But he's not listening.
No, he wouldn't listen. I think he tried to go out on a couple of dates, and you know, they were real women, and I don't know what to say. It's just this. I felt so sorry for him. I just want to cry for him. But you know, he made his bed, and he's still going to waller in it. I don't know what he's doing now. I haven't talked to him in a couple of weeks. But I think he's still communicating with her. She's probably still trying to get him to send money.
He probably still is.
I don't know.
Here and there.
You know. You know, you can make a horse. Bring a horse to water. You can't make him drink.
It seems to be the hard lesson. I told you about the guy on the flight to from Berespool to Frankfurt, getting off the plane. I look at him. He's 70, obviously, and he's seeing a 20, I think she was 22, 23. So spent a bunch of time with her, and he doesn't know why there's no intimacy. You know, we took her out, had a lovely time, but he's going back to see her again.
She was married.
She was married.
She was married and had a child. She was married, had a child. Her husband was fully aware of what was going on. The money was, and the gifts was too good to pass up. She was like, she sold her a few times she had sex, and her husband was fully aware of it and fully in agreement with it. And he spent $10,000 on her.